Alright guys, welcome back. So today we are going to go over Google Classroom and how we are going to be utilizing it in this course. Obviously this is my Launchpad. It looks a little bit different than yours, but a couple important things are going to be the BPS Focus Live, that is obviously your gradebook, and then Google Classroom. Those are going to be probably the two most used this year, and those are both places that you should be checking every day. So let's go into Google Classroom. Alright, so when you go into Google Classroom, you will have a list of all the classes you're in. This is a sandbox account that I created just to kind of play with and post assignments before I actually give them to you guys to make sure that they actually work. So we're going to go in here. And once you get into your classroom, it will look a little bit different than this, but not a whole lot. It'll say Forensic Science at the top. You'll have the stream, classwork, and people. On the stream, you will see announcements from me, and they will be ordered with the newest one at the top, so you don't have to scroll all the way down. So right here you see the announcement is you need to complete the following assignments, and then I would have the list of things that you need to complete for the week. You can also see upcoming, so you can see what is due or what is coming up. If you want to see them all, you can click View All. All right, and this will show you kind of what is coming up. The best way to get to all that information is just to click this Classwork tab, and when you go into the Classwork tab, you'll see a variety of different things. So these are all the assignments that have been assigned in this sandbox account. You can see that some of the icons are gray and some are blue. The blue ones are ones that are assigned and not completed. Okay, the gray ones are ones that have been turned in. Now, when you look at one that has been turned in, if you look here, it says it is graded. You can go into the assignment and see that this person, well, me, I gave myself a 45 out of 50 on this, okay, and it is done. It is graded. It is good to go. The other great thing about this page, you do have a calendar, so you can pull up the Google Calendar, and with the day, let's go to the week view. Okay, you can see your assignments, what is due, what you need to do, and they tend to condense here. I assigned a lot of things to be due on Friday. The other thing is there is a class drive folder, so any files that I attach to an assignment will be in this file. Not really necessary to go there because if I attach a file to an assignment, it'll be there. Anything that I attach is directly in the assignment, so if you wanted, you could just hit View Assignment and then open it up. Now, keep in mind, blue means you need to do it, gray means it's done. Probably the most important place in Google Classroom for you to go is View Your Work. This is where you can see, for example, this has been graded. It's good to go. You have this, and this assigned. You can also see where I have left comments. So if you have turned something in and it shows back in your Classwork tab as blue, meaning you need to do it, I would come here and look at the comments. Okay, so here you can see I left a comment, you did not complete this assignment, and it was returned to you. That means you still need to submit it. Okay, and kind of the same thing here. Returned assignment comment, please read. You did not attach a photo of your work. Please correct this and resubmit. Okay, so I'll typically leave a note telling you what you did wrong and that you need to resubmit it. You can also sort this, so you can look at just assigned work if you want to see what you need to turn in. You can look at returned work. This is returned with a grade work, okay? Or you can see missing work, which is work that is overdue. Okay, so if I return something to your Classwork tab, ungraded, that you turned in, it will still show up as assigned. Returned is only things that you have earned a grade on. So anything in this assigned tab, you need to complete by the due dates. The last thing you can do is the People tab. This will show you your class. The other thing about the Classwork tab that I wanted to point out is that in yours, you are going to have tabs. So bear with me 1 minute. I'm just going to pause this and I'm going to pull up your actual class right now. All right, so this is my Google Classroom, the real one. So we'll just go into Forensic Science 1. You can see here is a Zoom meeting link that is for my e-learners. You can see I haven't assigned any work yet. A lot of it's still in drafts, so it's not really there. But your classwork, I have created, this down here, tabs for each week of the course. So every week, your work for that week is going to be in that tab, and the work is going to be due the last day of the week. So if it's 8/24 through 8/28, that work is all due on 8/28. And you can always scroll through the topics. I am, as the weeks progress, going to move the weeks that are done to the bottom. That way they're not in the way. So the most current week, or the current week, is going to be at the top, and I can do that very simply like that. So you will see that your current work is at the top. Also, I have a grade book here. Obviously, there's no students in here, and I am the only person in the class right now. So this is what it's actually going to look like for you. You are going to have these individual little sections. They're called topics, and then the stream will have some information as well. This does have a Google Meet. You're not going to see that on yours. That Google Meet is actually not accurate, and it won't work. We're not going to use Google Meet. And then the class code, you're not going to have to put in the class code, so please don't do that. I will add you to the class. It'll actually make everything a lot smoother if you just let me do it. If for some reason you are not in the class, please let me know. When you're first added, you will see the class pop up on your screen, but it'll be kind of grayed out, I believe, and you have to click accept that you do want to be added to that class, because I'm going to add you on my end, and then you have to say yes, you would like to be in that class on your end. All right, so I hope that was a good little intro. If you have any questions about Google Classroom, please reach out. This is not the year to be confused about Google Classroom. So make sure that you know how to use it, okay? Make sure that you are using this View Your Work tab. It is arguably the most important tab in this entire web page. Classwork and View Your Work. See, classwork, you can't even see the comments until you click into the actual assignment. So it's very, very important. So here, if I clicked into the assignment, you can see the comments, but before you couldn't. So definitely let me know if you have any questions. There will be a short 5-question, or I guess we'll call it a quiz after this, that you need to take on Google Classroom and how to use it. Have a wonderful day.